opposition, you know? It's all controlled opposition. I don't know who you are, Scott. I probably am just lumping you in to a group, and it's probably unfair, and I'm sorry. But every time I turn around, one of these motherfuckers is in my life causing problems. Every time I turn around, all they do is target me, you know? And I'm not the only one. And then they say, oh, he's a victim. Oh, yeah. Because I'm fucking bitching about the shit that they're doing to me, which they've done to other people. They did this shit to Isaac. They did this shit to Tracy Twyman. They did this shit to Lori King. They did this shit to Max Spears. This is what the fuck they do. And then if you bitch about it, they turn themselves into the victims. Poor little pedophiles. The poor little pedophiles are just fucking kids. What's wrong with that, right? You know? Dude, I do a lot of shit. These fucking videos are not the only motherfucking thing I've done. There's a lot of shit that I'm doing behind the scenes that I just don't talk about it. You know? I just don't talk about it. Reporting that Erling, Iowa gas station explosion to the insurance commission. Because the official report doesn't at all match what was said at the KETV news thing the day that it happened. They conflict. Both can't be true. So I turned it in. I do a lot of shit. But I don't tell people because then they go out of their way to try and fuck it up. I'm sure they'll be calling the insurance commission now. Oh, you can't trust that David Shurter. He's the one who wrote that official report. I would not be surprised, you know, if that's what they said. Even though I have the email from Neil who sent it to me, you know? And the insurance company got the official report. Obviously, I didn't fucking write it, you know? And insurance companies don't like to pay for things that they're not liable for. And there was a lot of damage to that explosion. That explosion caused a lot of damage. There was a lot of money that got paid out for that. Fraudulently. Fraudulently, I might add. I don't think Neil Gross thinks the fact that I'm busting out his fucking meth operation, I don't think he thinks that's funny either. But Gio thinks it's all funny. Daniel Dowd, of course, Daniel Dowd, from what I understand, lives in his parents' basement with his kid. Boy, that's something to aspire for. No wonder they hate the fact that I own a house. And they're constantly trying to take it from me. Because they don't have it. You know? They don't have a fucking normal, decent life. They're not normal, decent people. That's just my opinion, interacting with them. I do a lot of shit. The fun thing about it is I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, so I make phone calls every fucking morning. Because I know I'm not going to get anybody, and I'm going to be able to leave detailed fucking messages on answering machines, sending them to everything. And I don't have to talk to anybody. Let them go look. They don't need to talk to me. Phoenix Enigma, thank you. Who could forget Corey Daniel? You know, heavily involved in all of this. Heavily involved. Goes on and on and on about how he's checked out 10 homeless camps. There's no child trafficking in any of those 10 homeless camps. Right. You know? It's not safe for truth tellers. It's not. Shit, go look at my blog and see what they send me all the time. You know? I am surprised that no one has showed up to fucking shoot me. But my phone needs to cool down because they don't like what I'm saying. 68 people and my phone needs to cool down. They don't like the fact that I'm exposing them. They don't like the fact that I'm exposing them. I'll shut my phone off. I'll come back on in a minute. Personally, man, I'm not worried about any fucking Epstein list. At this point in time, what difference would it make? You know? My phone only does this. Now I'm back to two people in here. My phone only overheats when I'm talking about stuff they don't like when I'm talking about, because otherwise I don't have any problems with it. Only on lives that I do on YouTube, and it's only certain lives when I'm exposing their child trafficking ring. So let me go through the